Good people, good people. All right, y'all, what's good? It's Angels Online. We doing a pilot now. This is a pre-launch Christmas special. Ladies and gentlemen, we got people at the table with us. We got a co-host to my right, Determined Marie. How we doing?
I'm good in the building.
Okay. We got my youth for the day. We got Dom. Talk to me, Dom.
What's up, what's up?
We got Tony.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We got Isaiah.
Pimp Chimpin'.
All right, now. This is a pre-launch, y'all, so we just going to give y'all a little bit of what the Angels Online is about because we're focused on juvenile awareness, so we're going to give these kids a chance to talk about their life, what they got going on, them growing up. We're going to start with Dom. Dom, where you from?
Originally, I was from Florissant. I stayed across from North Tech, and I moved when I was in 4th grade to where I'm at now in Hazelwood. And, yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay. Tony, where you from?
I'm from Jefferson County, but situations happen, so now I'm currently living in Hazelwood now.
Okay. Isaiah?
Been in Hazelwood since born.
Okay. Y'all know I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Miss Marie, where you from?
St. Louis, South Side.
Boom. South Side. Okay. We're going to start off. Tony, tell me a little bit about you, son.
Like, I'm a good individual, caring, like to look out for others, and just like make sure everybody's comfortable, make sure like the energy's there and the vibe is there, and make sure no one's left out.
Tell me about growing up.
Growing up, like, mom had to work overtime because she was struggling, single parent. Dad lived in the city and stuff, and like grandpa, he was always sick and stuff, so we would like go to school, like get our work done, and I was the oldest out of the 4. So I have to cook, clean, and like help everybody get ready for bed and get ready for school and everything. Mom would come in like from overtime shifts, so yeah, and we all be asleep. So I make sure like the house is clean for her, so she won't have to do nothing. And then like stuff just start going downhill, and then like foster care and stuff like that. Yeah, like house getting kicked in, and then like basically like we was just sitting outside and just waiting for like the child protective service to come get us. But it was just like hours, and we was just waiting and waiting. And then moved with my grandma, stuff wasn't going good there, and then just moving a lot. But like where I'm at now, I feel comfortable, and I'm about ready to age out now.
When did you get into foster care?
About like 2013. That's probably like when my dad had passed away, and like my grandpa around like the same time. So yeah, so now I just basically got like my siblings and my mom and stuff. But yeah, I just try not to think about it. I just try to think about the good and just do what's best for myself.
In foster care, do you said you still talk to your mom, so you don't live with your mom, you live with foster parents?
Yes, ma'am.
But your mom is still in the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
And your siblings, where are they?
Like I got I'm the second oldest out of 15 siblings. Yeah, so I still talk to like my older sisters and my younger sisters. I currently go to school with one of my brothers. And my other brother, he lives like around in the area by me and goes to like McClure North, and like all my other siblings, they either out of state or in St. Louis, but I haven't spoken to some of them in a while.
Okay, that's good. You stay strong though. You stay strong, man.
Yes, ma'am.
And you try to keep in touch with whoever you can.
Yes, ma'am.
And your mom is still a big part of your life.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned aging out, which means adoption.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that an option or?
It's just like once they said when I turned 16, I had a decision. I feel like if I just age out, I could just go to college and then help my mom whatever she needs to be helped with and stuff, and just get her back on the right track. You know, like if I had the time and stuff and like had the money, like get my siblings and like let them spend the night or weekends, or had them come stay with me and stuff and look after them.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you're 17 now?
Yes, ma'am.
When will you be 18?
January 16th.
Woo! Next month.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the Angels Online gonna be around. Okay, I'm January 26th, baby.
Oh, my mom actually the 27th.
See? Come on now, stay with me. Don't play with me now. We in there. Okay, that's really good. You stay positive.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned college. Do you what high school do you attend?
Hazelwood Central High School right now.
Okay. Do you so you have ambitions on going to college?
Yes, ma'am.
Any sports?
Rugby and wrestling.
You gonna walk on, or you have a scholarship?
I got accepted for a pre-athletic training at Iowa Central.
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Somebody make some noise for him. Who got the noise? Come on. Io Central.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you gonna wrestle and rugby? Scholarship for both?
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations, young man.
I appreciate it.
That's a big move, and that's what we're about: motivate, influence, inspire. And you're an inspiration to a lot of people, you know. So, great job,
Appreciate
great
it.
job, Dom. Talk to me. Tell me about you. Tell me about you growing up. Tell me about everything.
Well, my story is not, like that. I have, two wonderful parents that have gave me everything and have been there for me since, I was born. And growing up, we went through stuff, dad getting laid off, in the field working, being a bricklayer, coming home late, tired, going to sleep, not really hanging out with us, but my mom, she did a lot, and she stayed at home for basically 10 years, and she watched us and kept us entertained basically until we got a little older. And now that both of them have good positions in their jobs, we get to spend more time. My dad got he took time off this week to hang out with us, and I've been enjoying it. And growing up, I used to be pretty negative and just always mad at the world, and I never knew why. And eventually, growing up and seeing how the world is, and it changes you, and you be thankful for the stuff you have, and stuff that you don't have, you gotta work for it. You gotta get the money, and and that's why I try to do what's right and give back, because I feel like if you put good energy out, good energy come back to you.
Come on, you know what to say.
Yeah, and it come back, and it you get blessed for it. You do. So that's what I've been trying to live my life, now. Yeah.
That's good. Isaiah,
Yes, ma'am.
talk to me. Grew up in Hazelwood your whole life.
So, I grew up, my parents were never actually together. My dad lived in a different state, so I always grew up with my mom and her side of the family. But they both tried to be there for me as much as they can, and they both helped grow me up. My mom did more because I lived with my mom. I had my uncles, my grandpa, who were also father figures in my life when my dad, was out of state. It's just, I grew up with everything I could ever imagine. I got a lot of I wanted. My only biggest problem was that I always wanted more, and that's what made me, cause problems. Other than that, I can't really complain. I grew up with people who were givers. Before my grandpa passed away, he had an organization where he would just give out to the community. And I strive to be like him. He's my inspiration, just to be the symbol of hope and happiness.
That's good. That's good. That helps me out come up with talk about the next thing. So you have 3 different lives right here, right? Young man, foster care, went through a lot, sitting outside waiting for somebody to come pick him and his siblings up. Young man grew up with everything both of you did, You took advantage of it. You said basically you always wanted more. You like a little spoon in your mouth,
Yeah.
It was never enough until you got older and realized the importance and the impact it was. And then you, growing up, great home, working parents and everything. Mom was a stay-at-home to make sure she raised you guys. And you weren't, you were mad at the world. You didn't know why. But when you got a taste of the world, you saw how the world could really eat you up and how it is. Okay. And so you see the difference. And that's one thing that I think about and I talk about, because it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what. Everybody's going through something different. And these issues and these problems that we face, they're not labeled, you got to be rich, you got to be poor. These are just regular things that everyday people go through in life. And so when did it really start, Dom, when did it really start hitting you when you started seeing how the world was? Like, what are some of the issues that you may have faced, growing up? When did it start? Elementary, middle, high school?
Moving to where I'm at now in 4th grade, I did get bullied a lot, and I never really knew how to handle it because I never dealt with it. You know, I came from a school where I was basically popular. Everybody knew me and my sisters, and, you know, everybody was like, you know, that's Dominic, he's cool. But coming to a new school, nobody knew me, and everybody, you know, assumed I was whatever they assumed. And yeah, I did get picked on a lot, and it never got better. You know, mom used to come up to the school all the time. They knew my mom, first name and everything. Even the kids knew him. They knew her, you know, everybody. So, you know, and it was embarrassing, and, you know, but it really shows who has your back, you know, because my mom 10 toes down for me. Whatever I need, whatever's going on, call her. She's there. Don't matter what she's doing, she'll come. And same thing with my dad. But, yeah, and then getting into relationships kind of destroyed me, you know, turned me into you know, person I did not want to be. Going through dark times, cheating, all that, trust, loyalty. It made me question a lot. And, yeah, I've done a lot of stupid stuff because of that. You know, I was just angry, and I was never really truly happy with myself and where I was at in life. I had everything, had a nice car, you know, I had money, I worked, but I was never truly happy, you know. And I think that it was really because, you know, I wasn't happy with myself, you know. And, yeah, so now that I have come to the realization about everything, I'm happy with my life and everything that I'm doing. And I feel like, you know, it's all for a reason.
Progress is a process, right?
Yeah.
It takes time.
Of course.
And then we all have to learn to go through those situations in order to grow, you know, and that's one thing I want to do. If we could talk about situations now and help people now before they get to 19, you know, 20, 21, you know, let them know, oh, they're not alone, you know what I mean? And, you know, relationships are a big thing because everybody you deal with is a relationship, whether it's your cousins, your mom, your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever it is, your friends. You three have a relationship, you know what I mean? And so, thank you for sharing that. I got a question about the bullying. It never stopped?
No. I mean, it continued through elementary, middle school, and a little bit in high school. One time, actually, I had on some sweatpants, and they were high waters. And I didn't realize they was high waters, and I was sitting at lunch, and a girl actually took a picture of me and sent it around the school. Yeah, like crazy stuff like that. Yeah, so I've dealt with some stuff, but, you know, it's all good in the end, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be strong out here, and I can't stand bullying. What about you, Tony?
Well, growing up, I ain't have everything, but like I used to have like some shacks, so like I used to go to school, but like I used to make the best of it. So like I dress myself. I wouldn't dress myself to impress. I just dress myself to go to school and get what I gotta do what I gotta do and get it done with, and then just go home and just chill out and relax. I ain't let nobody like get the best of me or nothing. Like let nothing get under my skin, but like people will bully me, but I just let it go in one ear and out the other and just go about my day. Cause well, if you a bully, you just come to school to like, if you don't got nothing better to do, you just gotta pick on other people to get criticized from other people. Like, oh yeah, you can stand your ground and pick on other people, but like, are you coming to school to do what you're supposed to do instead of just picking on other people? But like, as I started growing up, I was just like, I don't care about bullying. So like, once I got to that point about like working and stuff, so like everything I buy or anything, like I work for it. So like, I save up money, like save up thousands and stuff, like buy shoes, buy new phones, pay for like, used to have braces, used to pay for that and stuff like that. Whenever a bracket broke, yeah, I was paying for most of my stuff, and I still do, and still save, and just getting ready for college and stuff, just trying to make people proud.
Independent, man.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what? You were forced to be independent with your situation, and it taught you. I had to pay for my braces, but you know what? I got mine when I got old. I didn't have, you know, but, you know, I wasn't forced to, you know, playing sports and everything, but you were forced to grow up. But you grew up a positive young man, you know, and I applaud you for that. And Dominic, I applaud you for that as well. What types of bullying did you get?
It was just like picking on me, like, you don't got the good shoes, you don't got the good clothes. But it's just like, once like around 7th grade, I just started letting stuff get to my head, and I was like fighting every other day, fighting, just getting in trouble, fights, videos, get back to the school principal. I'm in ISS or suspended. And then after that, like once like 7th grade was over, 8th grade up until now, I ain't letting nobody get the best of me. So like from 8th grade to my senior year, have not got suspended, no like phone calls home, no ISS, no detention, none of that. So basically, I just go to school to do what I'm supposed to do. That's what I do now. I just like go to school, get my work done, and basically just go to practice and go home and just start the day back all over.
What did it take for you to learn not to let them get to you? Because I mean, as a child, it's not easy to just get poked a million times every day and just say, "Forget it, I'm not gonna fight." You know what I'm saying? What did it take? What was it?
It's just like, if you gotta pick on me because I don't got what I got, but like I work for my stuff, so like I'm not complaining. Like if you got if the new shoes come out, you like people or kids just gonna bug their parents like, "Mom, can I get this? Mom, can I get that?" Like if the new shoes come out and I don't get them right away, it's because I'm saving up. So like you don't gotta pick on me. Like you might not even know the next day I could come to school with the brand new shoes, $400-$500, and then look, I'm not bad. Like you guys got it big and stuff. Like I used to work for it and like just take time. You gotta be patient about a lot of things. You can't just like everything's not gonna come to you or just go the way you want it. You just gotta be patient and just let everything fall in the line and play out.
And you learned that just because you were tired of getting in trouble, you were just tired, so you had to force yourself to learn.
Yes, ma'am.
At the same time, you had to force yourself to grow up. You were in a situation, foster home, you knew what was going on, you had siblings.
Yes, ma'am.
So, good job. Isaiah.
I would say, as I was growing up, I always were trying to search for. When I was always wanting more, I kept searching for what I wanted, and I always, for some reason, I kept going for love, and I had a bad heartbreak, and that's what changed me. So that's what stopped me from like being the spoiled kid I used to always be. I'm completely an outsider. I help anybody I can. Like, if anybody needs anything, they know I'm a call away. That's one reason how me and Dominic connected more was I was always there for him no matter what. It's Tony as well. I would just say my biggest, as I got older, I became more of just trying to bring everybody up. That's all I could really put out there.
You weren't bullied in school, were you?
I mean, they made jokes about me. Like I either talk about my eyebrows or, because my eyebrows used to point up, and they used to call me like devil eyebrows or whatever. That was in elementary school, and then in middle school, it was just about other things. They would say things, and I would just ignore them. They would get to me, but I wouldn't show it. I didn't like to show emotion then. But after that bad heartbreak, I quit caring. Like, it was like everything shut me off. And ever since then, I'm okay with being an outsider. I'm okay with being different. As long as everybody else is happy, I'm fine.
I know that's right. So, we heard about some negative impacts. What are some positive impacts that you guys had, in high school? Because you're a senior, freshman in college. What are some positive things that got you through?
Positive stuff. Just hanging out with them, really, and
with your boys.
Yeah, and
okay.
We got into sports. We played baseball our senior year, and I tried out my junior year, and we have good memories. Fun times. Anytime we're together, I feel like it's just the energy and everything, and just the positivity is there. We never have a bad time, and if we do, it has to be like something like extremely bad. But we always making the best of what we do. It's not a lot to do in St. Louis, but we make the best of it, and we find things to do, and we've created so many memories just doing random stuff. And, coming home late sometimes, mom yelling at us, get home, and we just, somewhere in the woods, just chilling, laughing, talking.
Yeah. That's what we would do. Like, if we bored, we just go walk on a nature trail and just go through the woods.
Awesome.
We just be out there for like 4-5 hours until it about get dark, and we turn our flashlights on our phone and just try to find
Weldon Springs. We used to go to Weldon Springs a lot.
Like by North Middle, our middle school, just like go out like shortcuts and just like we'll go outside clean, come back muddy and all.
You used to walk in the woods.
Friends falling off tree branches into the creek. Random.
It's something that that's a positive.
I would say positive that we were always together. We worked together. we all had a spot where we would always be together. It's like we never separate ourselves from each other.
Working together. Sonic.
Oh,
Sonic, those were the
Oh,
days.
Lord.
Like the Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges.
I was about.
Actually,
It
there's
was
more
about
of
like
you. There's
seven.
more of you, right? It's a group of boys. They all good friends.
We all
Keelan,
good.
especially. And if you listening, shout out Keelan, man. Kilo.
I'm gonna shout out Kilo and Kenneth.
Okay, okay.
And my
Shout
friend and my homie Carlton.
Don't forget about DeAndre.
Andre, and Nate.
That's what I'm talking about. Give them some love.
Like we were so like adventurous. Like at my old house before I moved, like Keelan be like, "Oh, let's go make a fort." So I'm going in the garage. I'm sneaking around. I'm getting like nails, hammers. We missing saws. Foster mom getting on me. She wears the saws, and I'm like, I don't even know. I didn't know we had a saw. Whole time it's wrapped up in the tarp in the woods where we didn't left the product. We trying to make forts. We trying to make zip lines out of tape and rope. We
made a
Kilo trying to make the zip line. He go on the zip line. It break. We try to set it all back up. We just going through creeks. Everything.
We made a homemade a torch. We had got a T-shirt. Keelan got a T-shirt wrapped around a stick, lit it on fire, and at first it worked, and it lit the whole forest up, and you could see. And then it started.
It fell on my foot.
Yeah.
I was
and it
holding
broke.
the torch, and it fell.
And
on
we
my
was stuck in the woods, and it was dark. Our phones were about to die. We had to run. We was running out the woods. It was late. It was a couple of days before we actually went to college.
That's the day I thought I was Spider-Man because I could see.
Yeah, we had to really see in the dark.
So that kind of excludes my question. Like, how do you like to spend your time? Y'all like to spend your time together, like throughout the hardships, or feeling like you can't talk at home. You know, like you said, you kept stuff inside or whatnot, and you guys outside of school, you know, it's like you waited for school to get over. You hang out with your best friends. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you're gonna laugh and have a good time. You went to school to learn. You don't let anybody distract you. You know. And you just do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, right now you still got the same friends that you got. You just shouted out Stooge 4, 5, 6, 7.
New edition.
Hey, but like even though I'm still in high school, they like when they want me to hang out, they still make a way, come down, get me, and
Good.
we go back to the campus. They sign me in. We just kick it until I gotta go back home.
Good.
Yeah.
I saw you. He getting the feel of school.
That's
He
awesome.
He living that
You
college life
getting
with
ready
us.
for college already.
And plus Carlton, that's another one of my friends. I know him since like freshman year when we started playing football. And then like we have our little fallouts, getting little arguments. But me and Carlton, like I be spending the night at his house and stuff. Like his mom, like she think I'm one of her sons too, and everything.
That's good.
Yeah, we like just have fun. Coming in late sometimes, his mom getting on him. I'm just sitting there laughing. We just yeah, it's just crazy.
That's a true
But
friendship.
it's fun though. It's fun like hanging out with like if you guys spent the day with us, y'all would have fun. A lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, you guys gotta come kicking and party with Pablo.
Hey,
we gonna
Pablo,
figure
Pablo and
something out.
Vaughn. Pablo and Vaughn. I'm telling you, Pablo and Vaughn. That's a duo. That's like the luchadors, like the Mexican
Come in and
wrestlers.
say you ain't come party with Pablo.
Oh my.
You
She
would love
will.
it.
She.
You would love it.
Just bring your ID. They'll sign you right in. I'm telling you, that's how I get
He
in.
said, "Bring your
my
ID."
God. Just bring your ID. We'll get you in, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's a bed somewhere.
Come to freshman dorm. Come on.
It's a bed somewhere.
Back to college life. It's been a long time. Oh my God. I'm gonna come visit during the daytime. I'm not hanging out.
You can go to the muck. You can go to the muck.
Oh my God.
The night is when it gets better.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be there. I won't be there. I don't want to be involved in anything.
Vaughn.
So I got a question. Let's see. What makes you feel proud about yourselves?
Just like knowing, like, if I put my mind to something, like for like rugby and wrestling, like if coach shows us a move or a play, like I'm gonna study that play or move, and if I know I feel like I could hit it like in a match or do the move in like a game, I'm gonna do it, because I'm not just gonna doubt myself and be like. Our coach always tell us, like, if you feel like you can do it, just follow through with it. Don't hesitate. Like, if we shouldn't do a hip toss, he just throw it. Don't even hesitate. If you mess up, you mess up. Just gotta work on it next time.
Yes, you feel. So you're proud of just the drive that you have to not give up, to try and be the best that you can be, especially since you're going to Iowa Central, right?
Yes, ma'am. And hey, you can't fix something that ain't broke. If it's working, you can't fix it. Can't fix nothing that ain't broke.
I see you. Don, what you feel proud about?
Just the way I handle things now, and just like the way that I am, because coming from what I used to be and all of that, I've really changed. And even my parents have said that I've changed. Just overall, my, energy and happiness. And I feel like that I was put on this earth for a reason. I've had a couple close calls, where I probably wouldn't be here today, but, and I actually was going through a phase where I didn't feel like I had a purpose, and I was trying to find that purpose because I feel like everybody has something that they enjoy doing or is really good at. And me, it kind of was just like, I just chill and I just play video games. My sister, gymnastics, all gold medals. Nadia playing sports, soccer, just good at everything, and it was just me, and I wasn't really in a category. I was just kind of, doing my own thing, and I feel like, this might be my purpose, to have my voice go out there because everything just being set up and how the way stuff goes, I feel like, I'm here for a reason, and I'm glad that I'm here.
That's good. I love it. I love it. Come on. Give me life. Give me life. Isaiah, give me life.
I would say...
He's just Isaiah. Just look at him. Just Isaiah. Talk to me, baby.
I would say the thing I'm proud about is that I can put a smile on people's faces. I think that's what makes me happy the most, and that's what makes me proud. Knowing that people go through things and that there is still joy inside them, and I can bring it out of them, that just makes me happy right there.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Yes. Man, y'all are all right.
Yes.
The Angels Online, voices unheard. Nobody knows us out here. Nobody knows us, but you guys have something to tell. You have a story. You have information. You have experience. So don't be shy to just talk about it. And it's just all about having a platform and feeling like you're one and finding your purpose and your passion. So that's one thing, I'm proud of you guys. What's one of the best things that's happened to you lately? Just lately. What's something that just give you them finger snaps?
Lately?
Yeah.
In fact, I'm still alive.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I got it.
Come on now.
When I say I've been living a college experience, Pablo has been living a college experience.
Oh, Lord. Jesus.
I can say that's
okay.
That's one of them.
Are you doing homework?
Yeah.
Are you studying?
Yes,
How your grades looking like? First semester.
I passed all of them.
Passed. Don't know how.
You know what passing mean?
Right.
Passing
He
mean.
didn't say the grade. He said
You know,
I passed.
he ain't say A, B. He said I passed.
I passed.
Like I made it.
That's how
I
I
made
felt
it.
about my law class. I
made
passed.
it.
Justin, you hear that?
I passed.
I declare my major this upcoming spring semester. So I'm on.
Look
I'm
at this
track.
guy. Tony, talk to me. Best thing that happened lately.
Getting that college scholarship.
Getting
was
that
good.
college scholarship.
Good to know.
Let
I
me
think
know.
my whole family. I think I'm the first person that ever went to college. That's what I think.
Oh, that's a mouse.
Come on, somebody make some noise for this man.
Make some noise.
Son, what you got over? Shoot! He going to college, baby. My God. Yes. Come on.
Yeah, and just making friends and friends been with me since 7th grade. Yeah, Carlton. If he was here, I just want to give out a shout out to him and his mom, Frenchelle. She a nice lady. She entered me in her home. Yep.
Good.
Give a shout out to his cousin David. David, a cool person too.
Good.
Yeah, they good friends, good people.
Awesome.
We have our ups and downs, but we just got to move past that. Hey, new day, just start over.
Come on, man. Some adults need to listen to you.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope they listening. I hope everybody listening to the Angels Online because these kids got a message. Go ahead, Dom.
Two things. One would be, still being here.
Mm-hmm.
And two, honestly, I would say my girlfriend. Shout out to her, Jocelyn. She really helped me be a better person. Getting a good connection with my sisters, relating to them, talking to them, and just overall being happy. I can't tell you how many times I've just been just happy just because the thought of her being with me and just the thought of, her making me a better person. And I can never forgive her for that,
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm doing this, I'm I'm just trying to give her the world, honestly. You know, give her everything because she deserves it, and she's a great person. Like, never lies, and she's just always honest. Even if she don't, you don't want to hear the truth, she's honest. And, she has great traits. And, yeah, I do love her.
Did she go to school with you?
Yeah, we ended up, because at first I didn't live in the same building as her. So she would sign me in, and we could only have 3 overnights a week. So eventually me and Isaiah moved into the same building with her, and I got my own room in Isaiah's room, and I got my own room in her room, and just be doing that, doing our thing. I'd be going to work, and, yeah, she'd be doing her schoolwork, and it just works.
Good.
Shout out to Josie.
Shout out to Josie, wherever you at.
Josie, where she at? Come back home. Come back home.
Yes. Okay. So, outside of the sports and everything, what's something that you're passionate about? What else? What else is there? Matter of fact, let's talk about what you're studying. How about that? What are you studying, son?
The same thing as Isaiah.
I mean, you got
biological
you got
science.
to tell the people because I can't even say it.
Yeah, it's biological science and ecology and evolution and
Conservation.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
say it
you
like
say
you
it,
said.
'cause, it's long.
Biological science and ecology, evolution, and conservation.
Yeah, I missed the conservation part.
And what's that?
So with this, you can go into multiple different types of jobs. I'm using it to become a zoologist. Dominic plans on using it to become a marine biologist. You can also become a wildlife technician, or you become a conservationist. Just things to work around animals and help the planet and the animals together.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I studied criminal justice and criminology. I don't know nothing about zoology.
I got a dog, but
That count? I mean, I don't like cats, though. I want to throw that out there. I can't stand cats. They sneaky.
steal your breath. Got 9 lives.
They never die. Tony, what about you, man? What you want to study athletic?
Pre-athletic training. It's basically like you athletic trainer, so like whatever like a player needs help, get cramps out, tape them up, all that. But like before I study that, I'm gonna be one of them players getting taped up and stuff, but not for no major injuries. I'm trying to like make a pro like rugby, like probably try to go like to Australia, New Zealand, something like that.
Oh my God,
Make
that
it
is
big,
awesome.
be on like TV, Olympics, all that. I'm trying to go big and go home. Wrestling too. I'm trying to go to state.
You got it. Hey, you can go to state. If you go, I'm coming to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
If you go to state, I'm coming to see you.
Hey, if y'all want to come see me, it's gonna be at Mizzou though. It's gonna be at Mizzou. Hey, for sure.
Oh
Mizzou.
my God, y'all! I ain't going. I'm not. These kids gonna lose their mind. Them kids in college be losing their mind. Go to Mizzou. All right. So I want to talk about this because you guys are the youth still. So we know about rules, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What are some rules that you don't like? Like I work at a middle school also, and the kids get mad about rules. Like, why do you have to wear a uniform?
That's a big rule
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
a
I
big
did
one.
not like
I did not like
uniform.
that in
Come on, man, help me out. Help me out.
I didn't like and understand uniform. Growing up, I hated it because I had to always make sure my uniform clothes was washed. When I had a bunch of clothes just sitting there, I couldn't wear into the weekend. I didn't like it at all.
I did not like it. I did not like the powder blue collared shirts, khakis, and then like some schools make you wear certain type of shoes with the like everything. Like especially Corona Lit Leadership Academy, they changed the school, but like you get the green shirt with the school logo on it, khakis, and you can't wear Timbs, you can't wear none of that. You gotta wear like Air Forces or something like that. But like I made the best of it. Like it was school.
See, that's the key thing. Make the best of it. But I feel like it's also a learning experience. So if you got to wear a uniform at school, it's a couple of things that it kind of helps out. If you wear a uniform, what about all those kids that don't have money to get all those nice clothes that you might have? You know what I mean? So it makes it like a universal thing. Everybody wearing the same thing. So how you gonna talk about him because he got on, shoes, pants from the Goodwill, and you got on some academics, True Religion or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a good thing for it right there. Also, what about the simple fact so it starts young? So when you go to school, that's your job, right? Mm-hmm. So Miss Marie got to go to work from 7 to 3, right? And that's her job, but she got to make money. She makes money doing that to provide for you guys. You guys are going to school, and that's your job from 7 to 3. You know, and so let's take it a step further as far as saying, when you get into the real world and you get Miss Marie, she's not a student, she's working, but she's still a student. We'll call her still a student in your position. And she has to wear a uniform. Miss Marie don't like wearing that uniform to work either. You know what I'm saying? But when you get older, so what I'm trying to say is you're in school and you don't wear a uniform, but it teaches you for older, because once you get your first job at 16 and you work at McDonald's, what they have on when you get in there?
McDonald's shirt, McDonald's hat, and khakis.
And what's it called?
A uniform.
Right? So they got to wear a uniform. You think they like walking around with that outfit on with that big goofy M on? You know what I'm saying? And luckily some of them allow joggers or black pants or something like that. You know what I mean? You walk into Foot Locker, y'all like shoes and everything, and I don't want to wear a uniform. But when you walk in Foot Locker, what are they wearing? A uniform, right? And everybody look the same, right?
Yep.
So they don't know what problems these workers got. That might be they little chick that they're looking forward to. You don't know what issues at home they might have, but Foot Locker makes it easy for everybody to wear the exact same thing and provide them with a uniform, so they know they go in. What size you wear? All right, the new brand of Nikes. Yeah, the new Jordans just came out. They all know the same stuff. They all the same. They all equal. But when they get out of there, somebody catching a bus, somebody walking home, somebody hoping there's food on the table that they could provide or something like that. You don't know what their situation is, you know? And so just like students, they don't like to wear a uniform, but you don't know what somebody's situation is when they go home. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you just take it like you said, just take it for something good and kind of learn from it or whatnot. And that's kind of like what I like to teach other aspects, because when you get older, you don't like to wear a uniform, but you got to go to work, right? Because if you don't wear a uniform, you get in trouble. You're not going to have a job or whatnot. If you don't wear a uniform in school, sometimes some of these schools, you got to go home. Your parent needs to bring clothes up here. Or go to the counselor. We got clothes back there. You know, you don't wear a uniform, you can't come in with another label on. You know, Cardinal Ritter, you come in with a Rosai Kane on. Like, wait a minute, hold on, that's the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So that's something. What's another? That's just some. I like little topics or whatnot, because literally all ages are worried about uniform.
I just wanted to say something. I agree.
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with what you said 100%, but it also, the reason why they implemented that was to try to eliminate something that they went through, bullying inside of the schools. So nobody had to worry about being bullied. Everyone looked the same. That's why one of their main purposes. I understand, because I used to like to go to school looking fresh too, but when they did that, I was out of school.
Yeah, I was
long time, but when they did it, I was happy for the children, because everybody looked the same. Nobody was being made fun of, you know. But so that's why they did that.
I wish they say everybody got to wear black shoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, that's the only thing. The shoes they might.
I mean, nah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but it goes back to me thinking about how you said you had on Shaqs, and then they would make fun of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But shoe. What's wrong with Shaqs? That's Shaquille O'Neal's shoe.
Right, my son had some Shaqs. They thought they was Jordan. Jump man. Go to the flea market.
The little adult.
He used to say, I got on Jordan.
Hey, look.
Chewing gum. Yeah, they did have. That was a big thing in middle school. Chewing gum. You wasn't allowed to do.
And in
that.
like high school, they like before COVID, no hugging or nothing like that. But like.
Now they give them gum in school because they say it helped them concentrate on the test.
Yeah, they give you Smarties like that.
Peppermints or something. Yeah.
They give you something because it's like.
I didn't let you chew gum when I was in school. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever.
We chew I went to Eureka High School. Shout out to EHS.
Right.
It's my school, EHS.
I was on the other side.
I had a good time. She went to Lafayette. Huh?
Lancer.
Our rival. Huh? She was a Lancer. Give us a Justin, where'd you go?
I went to Jennings.
Oh,
Okay, he went to Jennings. Okay. We can give it up for Jennings.
J-Town, let's go.
He went. Oh God, here he go. He wanted extra. J-Town, let's go. Shout out to Jennings. Tell me one more time. I ain't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hazelwood Essentials where it's at. Hazelwood Essentials where it's at.
You lucky you got that buzzer over there.
Exactly. One more
For the
time.
light skinned folks.
Light bright unite. Light bright unite. All right, so this is our Christmas special. So we'll bring out the do yous. So the do you, ladies and gentlemen, it is for us to create conversation, engagement with people, individuals. So every episode we'll have a do you question, and it's brought to you by the people for the people. So you can go on the website, theangelsonline.org, and there's a do you area where you can put in a do you that you wish, and it will come straight to us. And we'll go through it. If it's appropriate, we will announce your do you during the segment. Today's do you is brought to you by my boy J-Dub and another guy back here, our cameraman. He is going to be the one to ask the question because I forgot what he said. This do you is for you to talk to your friends about, your family, your peers, whoever. You might show up at school the next day, kids, and say, hey, what was the Angels Online do you? And you guys can have a discussion about it. You might be in college and your professor says, hey, find out what the do you is from the Angels Online, and let's talk about it. Because that's one thing I'm about on the Angels Online. Let's talk about it. If it's a topic that needs to be discussed, let's talk about it. We do not discriminate. Sir, cameraman, can you please give us our do you for this episode, please?
Do you believe that racism affects your life personally?
Do you believe that racism affects your life personally? Ladies and gentlemen, that's your do you. All right. Now, let's move on. Let's see. What time we looking at here? What we looking at?
5:13.
Okay. We got a few more minutes. Miss Marie,
Yes.
what's the topic that you want to hit?
Oh, I thought, okay, you talking to me. A topic that I want to, you know what, listening to all of you humble, intelligent young men, I just want to say that you all, I was yearning to learn from you all today, and I am very impressed by all of your stories, and in some type of way, I can relate to all of you all. And that's, with you, Isaiah, that is putting smiles on people's faces and helping others. With you, that's mean you are really confident. You know, you grew up with a lot of trials, but you overcame those trials. Dominique, right? Dominique, with you, it's like, I used to be angry also, but you know, I found myself and found that self-love, and my topic is self-love. I always say, love thyself first. In that sense, it's not saying be selfish to others, but you have to discover your self-worth and love yourselves, and that's how other people will love you. You know, you treat yourself well, you know, and so that's how I exuberate love to others. I love myself, you know, and that's a big topic, and I feel like a lot of people are angry in this world because they feel like they don't have a purpose, you know, and then you all have all discovered your own individualities, so you all built a bridge together, a lifelong friendship, and you all helping each other cross that bridge into your goals. And I just want to say thank you, Angel, for allowing me to come on to your Christmas special. I was sitting at home. I did not look like this. She could tell you. I transformed. Had on robe, the balls in my head and everything. But, you know, I'm very impressed. This is family also. This is my younger cousin, and she's inspiring me, you know. Because I would have some things in motion, and once I seen her moving, I'm like, wait a minute, let me get on the ball. My little cousin. But I'm very proud of her, you know. She's doing what, her name is Angel, and that was after she was born and years later. So this was in the making. So I'm very happy for her, and I'm happy for all of you all, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for having us.
Good people, good people. Yes, sir. The Angels Online, y'all. You can visit at the www.theangelsonline.org. You can get some merch. You can go to get Patreon if you would like to donate. You can subscribe on Patreon. A subscription is a donation. Anchor. Go on, and you can look at the bio. You can find any information you want out about it. Info@theangelsonline.org if you want to reach out to me. If you have a topic that you want discussed, you can go on the website. You can put it on the website. You can email info@theangelsonline.org again. Thank you all so much for listening. Be great. Be passionate. Remember, our goal is to influence, inspire, and motivate. Good people, good people. Let's get it.